Hi everyone, in this quick tutorial we're gonna learn the logic behind this seamless background animation loop in Framer. We have this endless slide from right to left, creating an illusion of a never-ending background image. You can notice the points that the image is duplicated symmetrically, like this one, which helps us creating the endless animation loop as I mentioned. Remix link of the file can be found in the description below. So let's get started. Let's check the only element that we need to look into, the BG image component. After generating the image in Firefly and adding it to my design here, I wanted to make it a component, since copying and transforming it in a different canvas is more comfortable than trying to do all those on the main page. I first wrapped the image inside of this images wrapper stack, which has an absolute position as you see. Our images also have absolute position. After duplicating the first image, I flipped it horizontally to create a symmetrical panoramic image, which was the only way of creating a seamless background image. And you can see its Y rotation is set to 180 degrees, which flips it horizontally. Then the third image is the exact same of the first one without any transforms. Since the second one was already flipped, the third one served as the last symmetrical addition to our white panoramic background image. It also helps us to end slide animation in the exact same look it began, creating the seamless animation loop. As you guess, we are sliding this large image from right to left with a loop effect on the main screen, and since the look at the end is the exact same as it has in the beginning, we just immediately restart the animation, which creates the perfect loop. Let's go back to home screen and check the loop effect we have. You can see we only have an X offset with a negative value as change, which creates the slide effect. Setting that X value took some trial and error, since as I said, the end of the animation needs to have the exact same look the beginning has. And we are using a linear transition, and the duration is 10 seconds for a nice and slow background animation. Although in a real-world design, I suggest background animation to be slower than that, like 20 seconds. But since I wanted to demonstrate the loop quicker, I decided it to be 10 seconds. I'd like to quickly mention also how I generated the image. After generating the prompt with ChatGPT, I modified it a little bit, and in Firefly, under General Settings, I selected Firefly Image 5 as model, which is actually a preview of the model, but it did a great job. As you see, you can select many other models, including the third-party one. I guess the most popular is Nano Banana. Then I just clicked Generate, and then hovering over the image, I just clicked the download button. Then in Framer, after creating the BG image component, I wanted to add some sample hero section content, just the headline and the link. Since the concept was some calming background image animation, I didn't want a crowded composition with many interactive elements. I also didn't want it to get in the way of the background animation, so I placed it on a small background at the bottom, as I said, just with a headline and a link as content. Let's check our animation again and see once again how those copies of the same image create an infinite and seamless, almost perfect loop with the slide effect and image flip. And that's pretty much it for this tutorial. I hope you liked it. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe, turn the notifications on, check my other tutorials, and see you in the next one.